So, are you guys ready for November 15th? I know I am, and it's gonna be a banger day. A lot of content. Make sure you subscribe, notifications on. I'll get you the scoop, keep you in the loop, all that good stuff, okay? So, leave a like. Yeah, let's go.
And to politics now, Congress will return to Washington after the presidential election. And when lawmakers do come back, the House Oversight Subcommittee that's been looking into unidentified aerial phenomenon, or UAPs, will continue its work. NewsNation correspondent Joe Khalil is live on Capitol Hill. So, Joe, what is the status of the committee's work? And do we know what they'll be focusing on when they're back in D.C.?
Yeah, so there's a lot that Congress is going to have on its plate when they come back after the election. But this UAP topic is going to be one of those agenda items. We've confirmed that both in the House and in the Senate, there are currently being planned hearings on this topic. In the House, it should be in the House Oversight Committee, which is the same committee, by the way, that held that blockbuster hearing last year. You're seeing images of it right now featuring that whistleblower David Grush, who came forward on News Nation First. It's going to be a little bit of different players, but some of the same lawmakers. This time around, Congresswoman Nancy Mace is going to be leading this hearing. November 13th was their goal date, but I'm told that's not set in stone yet. I have spoken to Congresswoman Mace about this. She says there are still a couple of witnesses that they want to pin down. They didn't give any details yet about what they're going to want to focus on, but she said the witness list is still in flux, partly because they don't want to reveal who they may be talking to in fear of those people being potentially intimidated out of testifying.
As you can see, this is really interesting, and this is happening November 13th. And check out this next clip, okay?
Ms. Mace.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good morning to our witnesses who are testifying today. I want to thank each of you for being here to discuss a topic of grave importance to our national security. Earlier this year, a Chinese spy balloon was shot down off the coast of my home state of South Carolina. Since the Roswell incident in 1947, many Americans have wondered about the dangers of unknown objects crisscrossing our skies. Whether these are UAPs or weather phenomena, advanced technology from American allied or enemy forces, or something more out of this world. So my first question, I have several questions, and if we can just be quick on these first two, I'm going to ask each of you the same question, and then I'll get to each of you individually. The first one, when you reported your experiences with a UAP, did any of you face any repercussions with your superiors, yes or no?
No.
No. I've actually never seen anything personally, believe it or not. So.
All right. And then do you believe there's an active disinformation campaign within our government to deny existence of UAPs, yes or no?
I don't have an answer to that.
As previously stated publicly, yes.
I think previously with like Project Blue Book, yes, but currently I don't speak for the United States government.
Okay, thank you.
And now, let's see how Immaculate Constellation fits into all of this. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Leave a like, subscribe, notifications on. Check out this next clip, and it keeps on getting better, so watch till the end, okay?
So a new whistleblower has come forward with a written report that this person has shared with some members of Congress and with me, and the report is quite extraordinary. It says that there is an unacknowledged special access program called Immaculate Constellation, which is the parent program, is the language used for exactly what you said: UAP, crash retrieval, reverse engineering, and apparently a very large database of high quality photographs, videos, infrared videos, apparently much more sophisticated documentation of many more UAP encounters than have been released.
If we can agree UFOs are real, that there are machines of unknown origin, so we all have to get there. That is fact, but let's try to get there with consensus reality. Then let's try to agree that there has been reverse engineering attempts on these unidentified physical craft by our government. Just, I'm there. If you're not there, please try to catch up. Okay. Third, this has been done so illegally. And I know that's a loaded term, illegally, because there's a lot of people. I was told by an authority figure today that that word has a lot of definition. But I would say illegal, or at least secret. We can agree on that, secret, because you brought back all the Russia files. It's secret. So now we're at the third phase, which is that, yes, we've been trying to work on these craft, and yes, it has been secret. I will say nefarious or illegal. So if we are at those 3 points together, there's a fourth point, and everybody needs to try to ask this question within themselves. This is the critical question, which is that if UFOs are real, and if we have been working on them, and if we have kept it secret illegally, this is the fourth. What makes you think? My dad used to say, do not be surprised when people act in character. And he meant by that, if they were doing something then, the best way to predict the future is what happened in the past. If this has been illegal and secret before, what makes you think this is organized? What makes you think that this is something that they're going to let out, whoever the keepers of the secrets are? What makes you think that any means necessary, legal or not legal, will be used to silence and to harm the people trying to talk about it? We have personal experience with that, but I want everybody to get there with our audience is if you understand the first three things, please be aware of the fourth question you should be asking, which is, would anything be different today? Is this some sort of orchestrated attempt to become clean about UFOs? Is this an orchestrated attempt, super orchestrated attempt to try to come clean in any way, or even to create a false flag operation? These are not ours. These are not ours because they have existed prior to the Wright brothers taking flight. They have existed prior to our Department of Defense. You know this better than anybody, but this is reality, whether or not we accept it or not. Consensus reality needs to catch up. So there we go. Those are the 4 points. I'm done.
And now, guys, the ones who stayed till here, you are in for a treat. So get your popcorn, get your snacks, all that good shit, get some water, stay hydrated, and sit back, relax, and check this motherfucking thing out. This is about the November 13th, okay, and the lady leading this charge.
Okay. So, and you may or may not be able to answer my last question, and maybe we get into a skiff at the next hearing that we have, but who in the government, either what agency, sub-agency, what contractors, who should be called into the next hearing about UAPs, either in a public setting or even in a private setting? And you probably can't name names, but what agencies or organizations, contractors, et cetera, do we need to call in to get these questions answered, whether it's about funding, what programs are happening, and what's out there?
I can give you a specific cooperative and hostile witness list of specific individuals that were in those.
And how soon can we get that list?
I'm happy to provide that to you after the hearing.
Super. Thank you. And I yield back.
I have to ask this because it's in the news about unidentified aerial phenomena and the possibility that this whistleblower is accurate.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number. It's astonishing. These people are said to be well respected.
Maybe I'll jump in quickly here and just say we did have a hearing. In fact, we've had 2 hearings in the last couple of years on this subject. And I asked a question in the second hearing. I asked, because of course you hear this notion that's been out there forever that the United States government is hiding material, that we're hiding aliens or whatever. I asked a very specific question, which is, do we have any sort of matter, organic or inorganic or whatever, that we can't explain as to its source? Now, this was a year, maybe a year and a half ago, and the answer was an unequivocal no.
Mr. Chairman, obviously part of the story is that they've held it from Congress, from the administration. I mean, it's pretty astonishing if true. Anything to weigh in on?
Brett, this has been a story since the 1960s, really. Every decade there's been individuals who've said that the United States has such pieces of unidentified flying objects that are from outer space. There's no evidence of this, and certainly it would be quite a conspiracy for this to be able to be maintained, especially at this level.
And there's no need to take a stand, for it was I who
when I speak, feel red heat. What's that? What's up? Yeah, that's want chill, drink, smoke, fuck. Keep ticking like a metronome in my